It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
Sunday morning. With us today is Ed Cox, the New York State GOP chairman. And what are the results of what happened in New York City, New York State? Well, just a few days ago on November 4th. Ed Cox, give us a report. I understand we now have a socialist mayor in Buffalo and maybe one in New York City, too.
We certainly have one in New York City, a radical socialist, not just a socialist. A guy who wants to defend the police, who is going to make education equally poor for everyone, because to get rid of the gifted course and the special and the
specialized
high
schools.
Yeah, look,
but he went to Bronx Science.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to tear down the school that educated him.
Exactly. That's what he's up to. Look, socialism doesn't work. We know it doesn't work. But the reason that the ultra socialists have risen to this level is that there is no national leadership that is credible, even within its own party. The Obama, Biden, Hillary, Pelosi crew, which started.
Well, Pelosi just retired.
Yeah,
and you got Newsom in California, and I don't really understand that amendment. Maybe you could explain it. And you have J.B. Pritzker in Illinois.
Yeah.
And I challenged in yesterday's newspaper. I said Governor Hochul in New York State has to make sure that New York City behaves themselves.
But look, that is no leadership. I mean, the leadership of the national, and here in New York State, the leadership, the two elected or Democratic governors, both have resigned in disgrace. And there is no sort of senior leadership that can guide the party in the right direction. In the absence of that, the long-suffering ultra-socialists have taken control. And their one major opponent was a really failed governor who was responsible for the pro-criminal law reforms, for cashless bail, for raise the age, for the discovery law. That made it difficult to prosecute people, and it resulted in the revolving door justice. That was Cuomo. He also obviously resigned in disgrace, and he also was responsible for the environmental laws that are raising making New York City unaffordable. And in the nursing, with respect to COVID, he didn't really perform well, forcing COVID-infected people to be in nursing homes, and that was the opponent. That was the opponent to the radical socialist Mondani, and so his people were very excited because the discredited leadership of the National Party had really rigged the 2000 nomination so that Bernie Sanders, who came in first in Iowa and in New Hampshire, and Biden, who came in almost last, guess what? The person who came in last in those two primaries that normally are definitive was actually maneuvered by the Obama crew into winning, into getting the nomination. And that really upset the socialists and the young people who are supporting Sanders, and they're taking their revenge out in New York by promoting their candidate in the absence of any strong regular opposition.
Well, I mean, that's a revolting development, as they used to say.
Look to here. This is a concern. The core of New York is its financial industry. New York is the financial capital, not just of America, but of the world. It's been that for two centuries. Certainly for the first century, financial capital of America, and after World War I, financial capital of the world. And it has been bleeding it. The major financial institutions, J.P. Morgan Chase, can't have better names than that, and Bank of America and Citigroup, they have all established its campuses in Texas. Texas is setting up its own stock exchange there. It's going to be operating next year. The financial community is already moving out. And unless there is you just can't expect a 33-year-old inexperienced person who never held a regular job to be running the city in a way that would be satisfactory to the financial industry. So the core industry of New York is on its way out, and I just don't see what's going to this Mamdani, the ultra
I read a report.
He's going to just increase that acceleration as the financial industry moves.
I read a report that the mayor of the city of New York has lots and lots of appointments to make. What's going to happen then?
We'll have to see what they are and take a close look at them. But the important thing is what he actually wants to do. And there are a few areas where he actually has control, such as the NYPD. For the NYPD, he wants to disband the Strategic Response Group, which is responsible for handling the tough guys like Antifa that are sure to come in along the mobs with respect to supporting Hamas or some cause that the radical mayor likes. They'll come along and they'll start torching the city, and the NYPD will not have the people ready to stop them. We end up like Minneapolis or like Seattle or Portland. That's not good for New York.
Ed Cox, make sure you go to church later and pray, and let's catch up again.
We have to pray for New York City, John.
If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
Grabbing the holidays by the boughs with Duluth. Step 1. Hire a mall Santa to handle snow removal.
Ho, ho, ho! My sciatica!
Step 2. Hit Duluth Trading and load up on fire hose pants, buck naked underwear, pocket pack bibs, free swinging flannel, and all kinds of ingenious gear you won't find anywhere else. Grab the holidays by the boughs and shop Duluth Trading. Online and in store.